Yo, with Mattapan, right? So I was over at Brookline. Stephen Oliver, the one that, the head coach for the AU that just won regionals and all that. He said, yo, Mick, man, I've been seeing you coach your ass off for years, from high school to Pop Warner, and what you do for these kids. He said, yo, dog, I think you should come over to Mattapan. I said, yo, I don't know, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to bounce around. And he was like, nah, man, I think you should come to Mattapan. I want you to meet Coach Ty, this, that, and third. So he put me on a conversation with Ty. I went to a meeting, met Ty, met Mattapan, met Dana Jones, and at the time, man, they showed me a lot of love, man, and I kept building with them. And Ty, he's the football coordinator. He gave me the opportunity and said, yo, I'm gonna bring you over to Mattapan. I'm gonna make you a head coach because I believe in you. And I went to Mattapan.
I feel like there may be like a stigmatism kind of behind Mattapan, like, oh, well, it's a bad neighborhood and, the kids are not as great, and they're great kids, and if presented the same opportunities, they can go far and do great things. So I feel like just some people getting out of that mindset and just coming to a game and seeing what these kids have to offer and seeing how, these kids vibe and just the energy that's at every game. It's big, it's major, and it's beautiful to see, and it just makes me feel really good.
Mattapan, the area itself, it just needs way more love, man. These politicians, they think they know Dorchester, they know Roxbury, they take care of those areas. But believe it or not, man, Mattapan is one of the most under-resourced communities, man. From Mattapan Square to Almont Park, a lot is really under-resourced, and it doesn't get enough attention when it comes to kids, man. So that was a project I wanted to take on myself, is to bring a whole lot of highlight to Mattapan, so politicians could know. Yeah, they know Mattapan, but I want them to understand, like, yo, there's a bunch of kids here that need attention, that need love, that need more resources and funding, man, because a lot of people forget about Mattapan. So
the coaches are just so active. They're so, they really teach these kids, and it's not, they do fun things with them too, and I feel like that's so important, So it's like there's the game time, practice time, but then they also have fun together, and I feel like that just makes for the energy that they have within their home base. So.
Come on. Hey, y'all can run. We're going. We're live.
Come on now. Y'all gotta focus. I know it's tough, but focus. The more you focus, the more you don't realize it. Come on. Let's move up.
I shouldn't be seeing no hands cuffed up like this. Your arms should be fully extended. That's all should be seen. Fully extended arms, and y'all driving your feet. Understood? Don't worry about the bugs, man. Get used to them. That's your partners. Let's go. Man, my style is different. My style is I'm hard on these kids, man. I'm hard on them. I don't belittle them, but I'm hard on them. I want them to understand life is not a game, man. I want them to understand, like, everything you do correlates to life. Whether you're playing football or basketball, or correlates to life. My coaching style is to include how life is. So when I'm telling a kid not to give up, he may be on a sled or he may be on a plane, I'm telling him not to give up, but I'm really telling him not to give up on life. I'm teaching him not to give up when things get rough. These kids is not born to be losers, they was born to be great, and I'm gonna bring that motherfucking greatness out of you, man, regardless, man. So that's my style, man. You know what I mean? Stop! Drive! Drive! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Good job, man.
My dad as a coach, it feels really good sometimes. It feels really bad because I usually get yelled at for absolutely no reason. I mess up, I trip, I miss a tackle. You don't yell at me. So that's how it feels sometimes. And another example from another person, like Jere, his dad's a coach. How I feel is like they gotta stop yelling at us sometimes, bro. Like it was one practice, me and Jere just got yelled at the whole practice for absolutely no reason. This is one practice where me and Jere, like I had the most hardworking practice, and I still get yelled at the end of the day. Like, what did I do?
I would say my style is I'm pretty laid back. I'm pretty laid back coach, kind of fun. I don't do a lot of yelling. So I have enough coaches doing the yelling. So all of us can't be yelling at the kids. Like Mick, he does a lot of yelling.
Look around and see who's really trying to hit when they step up. If I'm a kid, I'm like, yo, alright, Elijah's trying to hit, let me step up my game. Y'all gotta see, he's bringing it on this, let me bring it back.
Yeah, I started playing football when I was about 11. I played part one for the Brookline Patriots at the time. I think they had Brookline, no, I'm sorry, they was the Brookline Colts. They're the Brookline Patriots now, but when I played, they was the Brookline Colts. So that was a while ago. Played in high school, cornerback, wide receiver all 4 years. That was about it. Didn't go no further than high school, which I had, but things happened, so enjoyed playing it.
What kind of things?
My mom was sick with cancer, so visited a few schools. Didn't work out because she was sick, wanted to stay home, help out with her. So after high school, just hung around, got a job, stayed close. I wanted to do a lot with football growing up. That was like one of my goals. I had a dream to either be in the NBA or NFL, but didn't happen. So I think God knew He was doing when He gave me Jeremiah. I think He's gonna follow in my steps and He's gonna be a great athlete. I think He's gonna be a way better athlete than I ever was. And the reason I say that because He has me. I didn't have a dad growing up. And, I have Jeremiah, he has me, and I push him. I didn't have that as a kid. I didn't have that at all, which I did, so it makes me go extra hard with my kid. Not only Jeremiah, I have 2 daughters as well. So when it comes to certain things in life, I just go extra hard, get them that push that I didn't have, that I wish I had. So yeah, make sure my kids do the right thing.
Coach Jamal's just funny. He's funny. Like, at practices, I can't even explain. He's just funny. That's all I have to say. Coach Jamal is a really goofy dude. And when it comes time for a game, serious.
Kind of like Jere, huh?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Coach Jamal's dancing?
He got some moves. I'm not going to lie to you. He got some moves. He's not better than me at dancing, of course. Of course not. But he has some moves.
Here you go.
Got DMX. Look at it. What?
I've been told this to be our thing shit. I had a kid who just had practice the other day, yo. We was bumping this had practice on my little speaker. What happened?
What is it?
He thought he lost the speaker.
Game day for the Mattapan Patriots might be a little more amped. We got the music going during workouts, during the warm-ups, and the kids are just ready to go. Crowd's good, coaches is amped, everybody's amped. I love it.
Jere, if you walk, it's gonna take too much time. Just point, right? Black, and you're here. Patriot. Say hit. Catch and go. Okay? Black.
Patriot.
Good.
Set, go.
Catch, go. Nice job.
My role is being the leader on the team because I'm the #1 quarterback. I always wanted to play football, so it felt like a dream come true to me.
Man, Jere, man. the thing with Jere, right? So when I was at Brookline was suffering on numbers, and they was over at Bengals, and Bengals was suffering on numbers. So somebody connected me to Coach Jomal. I called him up. I'm like, yo, bro, you don't know me like that, but I know Bengals don't got enough numbers. I'm over here at Brookline. We don't got enough numbers. Yo, let's collab. Let's try to collab and come on over. Let's collab and merge the teams. The merge never happened. Cool. But I still stayed in contact with Maul. And then I invited him to a workout. he brought Jere. And I met Jere, and the first day, man, Jere was the smallest dude, but he was the voice, man. The kids followed him, man. Like, Jere is little, man, but his heart is lion-hearted, man. And to me, man, like that he motivates me as a coach because he makes me fearless. So I'm looking at this dude that's 3 foot, telling me he ain't scared of nothing, man. Why should I be scared of anything, man? My man's ready to go to war with me, man. So, you know, Jere's just an amazing leader. He's a silent leader. Hey, just breathe today, all right? Breathe, take your time, and relax, and do what you gotta do, all right? There's no pressure, man, all right? You've been here before, man, all right? I love you, all right?
Jere's my best friend, man, my right-hand man. Super good kid, respectful, tough as nails, great athlete. He's just a good son overall, best son in the world.
I feel my dad being a coach. I feel like more motivated.
He has a big heart, so like for one instance, Mick's son Amari, his grandmother had passed. They dropped us off as soon as we get inside the house, and Mari's, that's his best friend. He cries as soon as we get in the house. So he has a big heart. He cares about everybody he comes across.
I'm waiting to get on that field to dominate. All of us.
Almont Park's like really like a heart location, like heart in the city location, man. Like whether you're from Dorchester, Hyde Park, Mattapan, getting to Almont Park is just right there, man. So I feel like a lot of families, a lot of kids go through that park. So when I'm in Almont Park, I'm serving all those kids, whether they play football, basketball, or soccer. All those kids get served. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on, we throw an event, they get it. You know what I'm saying? They get to participate, so.
Carry out, keep facing the field. Go! 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 Go!
I woke up feeling great this morning.
I'm not gonna lie, me too.
No bullshit, dog.
Yeah, I think we had a great week of practice, though.
And that's what it is, yo. That's why I feel good. Had a super great week.
I know you're good. Over the ball,
The opportunities that he is providing for these kids is amazing because they're never gonna forget this. They're gonna be 30 and 40 years old. Maybe that time Uncle Mick took us. And he's also allowing these boys to have the space to cultivate their own relationships. These are gonna be his friends forever, you know? And I feel like that's amazing. I think it's awesome and it's important. I feel like Mick definitely does things on a big scale, and I love that, and I know the boys love it too.
Right foot. Go ahead, Mari. Go ahead, Marshall. Yo. There we go. All right, Anissa, I'll see you later. Thank you. This is our first home game, fellas. All right? Let's represent, man, and let's get this win. Understood?
Yes!
Everybody handle your jobs. Do your job. Handle your responsibilities. As long as everybody does their responsibilities, everything's gonna mesh together, understood?
Let's go!
We had a great week of practice. The best week of practice so far. So there's no way we're not prepared. Last week we was underprepared. Now we're super prepared. Understand, man?
Let's go!
Between all the coaches and myself, man, we believe in this group, man. And y'all gonna go out there and do y'all thing, man.
Let's coach.
And I'm gonna keep it cool for now. I'm gonna get y'all fired up in a second, man, when it's time to get on the field, man. Coach Carl, Coach Mark, Coach Jamal, Coach Ross, Coach Irv, Coach Tones, man, have got y'all super prepared, man. We look amazing, understand?
Let's go!
Play like you look, man. Y'all look great, man. Damn, these uniforms look good on y'all.
So all that crying stuff, all that head down, they're gonna feed off of it, right? So y'all gotta be leaders of men, right? Leaders of the rest of your teammates. Lead by example.
Hurry up, man! Hurry up!
Who got my back? I got your back. Who got my back? I got your back. Where we go? Hands up. Where we go? Hands up. Yeah. Break them down, Elijah. Let's go on you. Hey, defense. Defense.
I don't care what the score is, this game ain't over until it's over, understood? Don't get excited because you got 20 points. I don't give a damn about that. We ain't done yet.
I'm not gonna lie, at first I was very nervous about him playing tackle football, but I feel like it's been a great season, so it means a lot to me to see that he's enjoying himself and that he just loves the game, he loves his coaches, his teammates, so it just makes me feel good and reassured that, you know, it's okay to let him play tackle.
Kids ain't coming out like they used to.
Why?
Just, man, you know, man, kids are getting tied up in the wrong stuff, man. So now I'm trying to revamp it. And in the off season, the most important part is providing these programs. Like I did the 7-on-7 during the off season, and she helped me out with that, like getting the parks, getting the permits and this, that, and the third. So I was able to do that.
I'm grateful that everyone's here, and as many of you know, I've got a hashtag that I sometimes use, and that hashtag I use is called City Kids Win, and its meaning is near and dear to my heart. I truly believe that we can accomplish anything if we put our minds to it, especially for our city kids. I want to thank everyone who's worked to help inform and improve this plan, and I would like to give a special shout out to Big Time Tony, Sean Jenkins, one of I call them my gifts to this work, Coach Mick. I now want to take a few moments to introduce another legend, a local legend, the former linebacker for the Patriots, a 3-time Super Bowl champ, and now analyst for the NFL Network, all the way from the West Coast here to White Stadium to ensure that we are working to make sure that our city kids win, Mr. Willie McGinest.
Big man. What's up? Yeah. Thank you. I just want to start off by saying how beautiful this is. I grew up in the inner city. I grew up in a community that mirrors this, with so many beautiful people and kids, and that's diverse, that sometimes is underserved. So just a shout out for Anissa and her team of her initiative, City Kids Win, and what she's trying to do, because this really saves so many lives. People don't understand, it's not about just sports and community and programs, but it also, it really saves these kids' lives, because it gives them goals, it puts them in a situation to succeed and to do so much more, and it gives them direction, which is so important. It gives them direction in life. So we have a lot of coaches here today. There are key people in our communities who show up for our kids every day to teach them about their sports, but also about how to work together be here for each other, face adversity, and build a tight-knit community. Our kids need mentorship, absolutely. Love, support, you provide, so thank you coaches for being here. Coming off the edge. All right, what about you?
Linebacker.
Linebacker? Yeah, all y'all play my favorite.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more.
Yes. So today I got a phone call about Willie McGinest being over here at White Stadium, so which was pretty good because I got the opportunity to come up here and tell them about the 7-on-7 program, the nonprofit. I brought a couple kids, including my son, so they could see Willie and see how far football could take him in education. But the biggest thing was me connecting with him and to tell them about the nonprofit, tell them what's going on, tell them about our inner city kids, man. Like, this is what kids need to see. This is what kids need to experience to see, like, life is bigger than Boston, life is bigger than Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, and Hyde Park.
My dad, he brings me to a lot of cool places to like show me that I could be there one day, and that like I have like a long path. Like this one person, he was just like you here, and now he's in the NFL, so you could do the same exact thing.
Thanks, Coach Mick. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, Coach Mick.
You guys are dope. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.